Procrastination is the action of delaying and or postponing something. This act is very common with mankind. People in our society tend to talk about procrastination like it's a nothing topic, when it actually is a serious topic. Another thing is how procrastination is very common within a lot of people, and they don't even realize it. This speech is to show what procrastination is, what causes it, and how to prevent it. Remember when you were given a project, and like this speech, and you got a week to do it, and you find out a day before through a text message that it's due tomorrow? That's one of the most perfect representations of procrastination. How we fall into this trap. I would put this word into the category of a trap, because many adults, no matter how organized and dedicated they are, they always tend to fall into the trap called procrastination. According to Joseph Farron, a professor of psychology at DePaul University in Chicago and author of Still Procrastinating, the No Regret Guide to Getting It Done, around 20% of U.S. adults are chronic procrastinators. In most cases, procrastination is not a sign of a serious problem. It's a common tendency that most people give into at some point or another. However, if overdone like anything else, then yes, it can become a huge problem. Procrastination is caused by many things, such as academics, depression, OCD, ADHD, bad habits, and more. Researchers suggest that procrastination can particularly be pronounced among students. A 2007 meta-analysis published in the Psychological Bulletin found that a whopping 80% to 95% of college students procrastinated on a regular basis, particularly when it came to completing assignments and coursework. Procrastination can also be a result of depression, feeling of hopelessness, helplessness. A lack of energy can make it difficult on how to start or finish the simplest task. Depression can also lead to self-doubt, which will allow you to focus on other activities, and not even make you finish the thing that you end up having to procrastinate to. The depression also makes you feel insecure about your abilities as well, which can also lead to procrastination. Procrastination is pretty common with people with obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD. One reason that OCD is linked to procrastination is because of its unhealthy perfectionism, which causes fears of making mistakes, doubts, whether you're doing something correctly, or worry about others' expectations of you. People with OCD also often have a normality toward indecision, causing them to procrastinate rather than making a decision. These are few explanations to where procrastination comes from. Finally, for every issue, there is a solution. And for procrastination, there is multiple things that could make you stop procrastinating. One of these things are making a to-do list. With the to-do list, you have to take baby steps, eliminate distractions, and more. For the to-do list, target what distracts you. Things like social media or YouTube or any other types of things that could distract you. Another thing is, make sure if you have your to-do list, make sure you put due dates to keep you organized, so that you can stick to the to-do list and not have to be like, oh, I don't have to do it now, because then you just procrastinate to do list. And then also break down your things on that list to manageable things that you can overcome. And don't OCD about it, because the thing about overly compulsively disorder is that it is something that you think you must be. You don't have to be perfect. Not everybody's perfect. We're all human beings. So it's okay to not be able to finish your task. As long as you wrote it and attempted it, that's all that matters. All in all, procrastination is an exceeding problem for the people of this world. However, if managed properly, then it cannot be an issue. I have told you what it is, how it's caused, and how to avoid it. Now I want to ask you, do you procrastinate? And if so, ask yourself why.